Welcome back. Final map of the evening will be Inferno. Same teams, of course. NRG versus EUnited. 16-2 in the first game. Not really much to build up with this one. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to jump on the server and see whether EUnited can hold their own. That's all we need to see. If they can hold their own, bring some exciting rounds, some big clutches, some hype, that'd be enough. Doesn't look like they'll be winning the game, though.
No, I can't see it being as bad on Inferno. I can't. I can't see that.
It's a slower-paced map. It's not as open. You know,
yeah,
you're not as vulnerable.
The channels, which everyone's
you can't be
with.
as aggressive on the CT side. You can't just run around killing everyone. You know,
in some ways, it's a simpler affair. I can't see them being battered like Overpass.
Exactly. I feel like they'll get something going in their favor here, and we'll see who comes out on top. Names to look out for, like we mentioned before the break. Cirque is looking incredible. Ethan, amazing talent. So if anything, if you want to see some cool stuff in Inferno, this is going to be a place to see it. They're going to be a little bit looser. It means they can enable themselves to do some crazy things, go for the big spray downs, push some smokes, get stuck in, go for the clutches they normally wouldn't.
I almost feel like Overpass was almost like 5 people with voice enable 0.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mess. And it's to be expected. It's a very difficult map to coordinate on in the best of times, especially against some very good opposition. Take away your 5th member, all the logic, all the tactics go out the window. It's a very last-minute thing that FNS was brought into. So he obviously hasn't been practicing with the team. He's just been brought in as a mercenary.
So, hey, guys.
You can only play with someone who hasn't obviously played in the league at all.
Yeah.
So that leaves it with very little options. So,
indeed it does. So, yeah, Inferno should be a lot easier. I mean, maybe it'll be harder to defend and coordinate when pushes come in on the CT side, but they should be able to do something. So we'll have to see what that is. Now, obviously, NRG are going to be a favorite, and this is a great situation for them to exploit, to move up the table. Less resistance to better. Let's get to LAN.
You got to take these little chances while you can.
Yeah.
They'll be playing like they won't give anything up. They'll still be playing their hardest and trying to make sure they guarantee every round. Like I said, maybe a little bit looser and taking some more risks, but overall they still want to win this one. And obviously Fugly, former teammate of FNS as well, he wants to make sure he gives them a good seeing too. Yeah. Make sure
he was top fragging, I think, for.
He was.
I mean, it's not much to shout about. I think 3 players had 5 or less kills, but FNS I think had 12. So, you know, he held his own in that respect. If he was to go somewhere in North America, where would he go? Team-wise? Apart from Luminosity, which is the obvious choice.
The obvious one, just for the sort of troll account.
I suppose Space Station, maybe. I don't know, although they just made some changes, so perhaps not. Yeah, I don't know how many openings there are right now.
Not many.
Yeah,
I think everyone's getting ready. Like the LAN season just about to start again.
I'm just thinking. I can't think of any teams who are actually in the league. So outside the league, you've got what? Guerrilla Gang, Swole Patrol.
I don't know who that is.
I think they lost to MIBR in a qualifier. I don't really know much else about them. Swole Patrol, I think, is Freakazoid's team.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, I don't know what other teams at that level there are in North America at the moment. So
Ghost.
You got Steel though.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Although maybe for the.
I'm trying to think of teams.
It's interesting though because Ghost were invited to a major qualifier.
Well,
now I thought, yeah, and it's weird because I thought that even if Steel doesn't play, because he's part of the organization anyway, I thought that was an issue, but maybe not. Although actually Swagger's been contracted, or he was, to Cloud9 for a very long time. So maybe I'm wrong about that.
As a streamer, I think.
Yeah.
So I guess they could put that as a different entity of business.
That's interesting.
I'm trying to think of any examples where teams have had to go without their 5th because of that reason.
I can't think
of anything. James, looks like we've got issues. We're going to have to freestyle this one.
That's fine. We can do that.
What?
So you're here for one more day? You're here tomorrow?
We're here for tomorrow. That's it. Then I was going to stay a bit of extra time. Do you know what? I'm exhausted now. I want to go back to London. It's been nice here. It's been cool.
It's always nice to actually be in your own home for a while.
And I haven't been back in 2.5 months now, so I'm just like, you know what? It's time.
So how many artist photos do you have to put up?
My parents dropped them off last week. So I've got like 15 now in total that are all, like, I don't just go down to the framing store. I have a proper framer who handmades all the frames like at the same wood, same tape every time. It's not like it's done in a cheap shop. So
I like the old school framing shops.
Yeah,
there's still one where I live.
So she does all that, and she makes sure they all look the same and kind of helps me decide where they should go and stuff like that. So that's really cool. I got like 10 of them to put up when I get back. Well, I don't put them up either. I have a guy come and do it all efficiently and properly. You know,
I had to put up a shotgun cabinet, my shotguns, and I called this building company from across the way, but the way they're from is like a big gay area.
Okay.
And it was actually a gay building company. So you had this like super camp guy come along. I don't think the actual builders were gay themselves, but the guy running the store was like super camp gay.
Right.
That was kind of amusing.
What was the name of the company?
I don't recall. It was that was over 10 years ago.
Wow.
So I don't remember, but it was
quite a specific business idea they come up with.
It wasn't called like gaybuilders.com or something like that. But whatever it was, it didn't click at first. But
fair enough.
But yeah, that was an interesting surprise. They were nice. Yeah, but I tried to put up a bike rack once.
Yeah.
And I just made, it was like what do you call, it wasn't a solid wall. So basically just made a hole in the wall, yeah.
I wait until I get like 5 or 6 jobs I need doing, like small things. And then I use this app in London, it's called TaskRabbit, and you just choose what kind of things you need to do. And it tells you all these people that can do all those things. Choose a time, pay for PayPal, they just charge you by the hour. They come in, do everything, don't talk to you, and you're just on your PC playing. So yes, you turn around, it's all done.
If they won't talk to me, I'm in.
Yeah, that's what I do. I know I'm going to screw it up, so why even learn how to do it?
Yeah.
I'd rather work hard out here, you know.
I can make a keyboard. I can't put something on the wall, though.
No, neither can I.
Or cook.
I don't want to know either. I don't know how to cook either.
Dan's girlfriend teaches me how to cook. I consult her. I'll send her a picture and say, I've got this. What do I need to do? And she's like, okay, get some garlic. I'm like, I don't want flavor. I just want it to be edible. I don't want to be sick when I eat it.
That's a good point.
How do I make food?
I think we're good to go. Is that what I heard? Nice. You tried it. Is it? There we go. We're off. All right, then. Final map of the day, James. Let's hope it's a good one.
Instant dink from Dazzle. I wonder if that was a clean shot, because I got told off. I think Dan said, or that was probably my understanding as well, that you could one-shot someone even with the Eagle from any distance, but that isn't actually true. I think the max ranges on some maps, you're not going to one-shot somebody with a pistol. At least with those ones. I forget. I think the revolver originally had stats similar to the bullets of an AWP, which is quite absurd to think about, but I'm sure that has changed now. I did try to deathmatch yesterday with a revolver, and I was like, no, I'm not going to equip this.
Don't mess with that, James. You're just going to make your life stressful.
Asking too much of me. Daps seems to be power-pointing a little bit again. He was yesterday as well. 1 HP Jesus. It's a good thing he's got he's still alive, because he's got so many grenades for his side. So that may be the 1 HP that wins them the pistol round, forcing the CTs out with the Molotov. Efinesto is still in hiding for the time being. There he goes. The exchange continues. Zappa in the arch position. 2 players in construction by the scaffolding poles. Man advantage for NRG. Ethan having a look. Now they can play the baiting game. 2 players in the same position. One player can come out and die. The other player can be a surprise. There's a surprise. Breeze delivering all the kills along with Fugly. And there is a pistol round for NRG. Are we going to see the same as the first game?
Well, with that start, quite possibly. That had to be a victory for EUnited, in my opinion. They got the initial headshot, but couldn't find the frag. And Breezy, Ethan, Fugly, they're too powerful, these players. But, you know, let's see what can happen here. EUnited will take the eco, which is 1 BT50 brought in. Oh, this could be interesting. Getting some damage done there. They get 2 kills. Dink 2 more. Breeze down to 2 HP. This isn't necessarily over. Still likely going to be an NRG round, but any some more damage can be done. We'll find out. The problem is the utility just hold them off. They won't be able to win the round, but maybe they can find some kills. Are there any weapons on the floor to pick up?
Seems so. Finesse not fancying that. Got himself a nicer one. Got himself a racy car. A racy number. Tapper, Super Mario Brothers, wrong game. Game save deleted. 2-0 for NRG. Taps will claim all he can. Scrap metal. Alrighty then, moving to the third round, and Ace is once again naked with the sniper rifle. Man barely wears clothes.
Good nade. Circle. Take most of the damage. 64 HP left. Ace got wrecked at the start as well. He is glass cannon, so very squishy at this point. NRG will start probing towards, but I can see there's no resistance. They've got no utility to really challenge at the start. They're going to have to try and hold them off. They've already baited out one of the few bits of utility the CTs have. Ace will have the orb at the coffins, but he's got no flashes, no smokes, no incendiaries. Neither does his teammate Dapper. They've got nothing. If this is a full OB execution, James, is over. There's no way you can hold this off. And that's exactly what it looks like it's going to be.
5 versus 2. Maybe 4 if somebody holds the rotation. But here come the grenades. Double smokes in the same spot, and Ace gets absolutely ruined. He got annihilated. Not even dental records left for him. Looks like a good angle for Dapper, but he cannot stop the plant from going down. 4 players now. They've got hold of construction. No one from on Banana. Do they really go for this? That smoke's got to be a GG, surely.
Yeah, they got a Molotov still as well. Where's that going to go? Right in CT. There's no way. You shall not pass. Oh, it looks like it's all done. They might even get out of here alive. They're trying their best at Daps. Luckily, it's in with the orb, not Cirque. I feel like he would have taken the rest of them with him. And they'll have to give up. No utility, and I think the hunt might be on. I'm not sure. The T's going to go for this. Actually, just hold up and let them save.
At least they recognized what the best decision was. Cut the losses and get out of there. 3-0 to NRG. Now, do they keep the money together? Do they force buy around the weapons? Going to be sensible and keep the cash together. If they spent loads of money, it would ruin the economy for the future, even though it gives them a smaller chance of winning this round. It would set them so far back that the first half would maybe be unrecoverable. Electric CZ goes down early, gets minimal information, sees 1 player second mid, no real surprise there. Not much you can really do with that info. Can't really counter it. Ethan expectant of a play, some kind of reaction from these CTs. Very nice movement from him. Minimizes his risk, avoids the flashbang. He's in no rush. There's an example of somebody trying to make a difference, but today is not Dazzle's day.
Well, this is not looking like it's a United's day, to be honest. FNS will pull 1 back. Well, that's the bomb. I say that, so there's a chance. They've got no utility to really do anything with it, though. It'll be flashed off, smoked off, and there's the flash. And they'll try to pull back and see that even though they have the bomb, this means nothing unless you've got smokes and an incendiary or an orb or something just to hold it. It won't be enough. So they did save before, remember, so they've got money still. 4-0, though.
Everyone's on 1 kill for EUnited.
That's true.
And only Cirque and Ethan have died.
Down.
So who's going to be the last man to be on 0 deaths? That is the question. 3 Molotovs. The usual business on Banana. 1 in apartments. NRG are quickly forward in apartments towards the balcony position. Ethan has been eliminated at the bottom of Banana, so it must be careful. Breeze tries to figure out where the player is, the pit player. Is he graveyard? Is he in a pit? Is he on a balcony? Is he under the balcony? Is he playing double shorts based on a timing? So hard to figure that out from apartments without it costing you your life. And by that time, the information has come too late. Flashbang, and Ace sees nothing. He is dropped, he is picked. And if Dapper goes down, that's probably it.
No spray, but it's so telegraphed, and the Bennett thing will just end up in a CT death. For goodness, they can't do anything, can they? It's another save situation. Another Molotov deployed, oh my goodness. Oh, this is a nightmare. Surely not going for this. They'll flash in, they might as well, I guess. Just get stuck in, lads.
Are they going for it? FNX taken out. Dazzle taken out. Oh, he's the last one. Goes down to one player.
Good effort, but...
They are at max loss bonus now. But unfortunately, that was not the one. 5-0 to NRG, and it's the dangerous half buys to come out for EUnited.
HE grenades out in full force, 5 of those purchased. Will it be enough? I'm not so sure. Rush in the middle. So they're in a good position to start mowing them down. Oh my god. He gets 3. Skylar got 1. That was breezy. Will be taken down as well. Just hanging out. Frozen out on the floor as well. Not ideal. You spotted any interesting storylines yet, James?
In this?
We could push, romanticize it a little bit.
Fugly is the last man standing. Literally, he has not died in a single round. He is 5-0 and 0.
Well, there we go. That's something we can.
He is the man.
Pedal.
Those gloves are fancy.
I've got the most decrepit gloves ever. I bought them like when they first came out. I was like, what are the cheapest ones? Mine just looked like I bought them for like 100 quid. And
I looked at yours and I couldn't figure out which ones they were.
They just looked like default ones. It's just like, why have I bought these? Like a slightly different color than default. It's like, what have I done?
Are they supposed to be blue?
My ones?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just bought the cheapest ones at a time just to see like if it felt cool or not, and I forgot I ever did it until you spotted them the other day.
Yeah. That's funny.
It's like, I just refuse to spend cash on that stuff. It's like, this is mad.
I love it. I thoroughly enjoy it.
I know, that's perfectly acceptable. And so is FNS's display towards the quarter. The problem is, that's the A side open again. The bomb's going down, and are they actually legit going back towards B here?
There was an engagement, but nobody won it. Dapper is able to hold down the area. That will slow the rotation. So, got to get this bomb planted soon.
He's got the Molotov. Going to drop that at library. Not like that, I would say. Oh, I guess he's trying to flush that person out, but E-boy, doesn't matter. No one's going to push it anyway.
Oh no. Oh god. Who is going to see who? It's like that's missed him completely, and he's going to stay here. And Cirque's going to think he's safe, but he's about to be betrayed. Daps can't stay here forever. Balcony's a question mark as well. Daps is like so far away. And I was like, oh my god, I've made a terrible mistake. Now, surely they won't expect him to come from this angle either. He's not got deep enough. And a critical mistake, looking in the wrong place at the wrong time. Allowed EUnited to slip under the radar and steal a round away from NRG. Surely that was their round to win. Six to 1. There is reset potential, but EUnited are well equipped. Is this where things turn around for them?
execution. NRG just absolutely stellar with their point of access towards the A site here, and the CTs are here, but maybe not for long. They are getting absolutely ravished as they can't even connect the dots with the AWP. This is a perfect round, and oh, not quite. Dapper will get one, takes down Daps.
It's like no one can frag anymore. What has happened there? Six to 1. Dapper trying to hold on to the only thing they have, really. So many frags. Oh, Kobe! Off the wall.
The full reset, James. Another twist in the tail. Another. Oh, that boost is actually so wild, isn't it? You just don't see that coming at all. Wow. I didn't realize that was the case, and that's how Ethan was getting all the kills. They had no idea either, to be fair. And will be Dazzle with the MP9 armor combo. Not sure that'll be enough to topple the mighty NRG at this current juncture, but we'll see. Dazzle. And he goes. Flames and Mac 10 bullets heading towards his direction.
7 to 1. Man, this is not very good for United. The CT sides not looking like the easier affair we suggested. Looking like a, I mean, not losing in such brutal fashion as on Overpass, but it's not far away, is it?
There is that.
It's still kind of seal clubbing level. Just a slower, more drawn out affair. Rubber bats as opposed to metal.
Oh, here we go. FNS, another double kill for him.
Oh my god!
The triple. The P250 spray down. It still won't be enough, I don't think. They're just booking it towards the A side. They've left him for dead.
He's been charging up. He has been charging up. He's been standing under the waterfall, FNS. He's been doing push-ups naked on the edge of cliffs. He's ready. At least someone is. He might be top fragging again for United at the end of this one. Relics has found an AWP to save. At least there is that. United. Heads might not be in the game, I don't know. But NRG are making quite the round difference at the moment. Was it 16-2? Last map?
Doesn't matter.
2 or 3.
What are you going to get from
16-2
it?
or 3.
It's 2. What are you going to do with that information?
Round difference.
It's
Nice. It looks nice, doesn't it? It looks nice. I think
enough.
round difference, I believe it has a lower priority in a tied score.
It's normally head-to-head, isn't it? You go 2 first, and then
I would imagine, but I think whatever the priority was, I think it has a lower one this season.
The way it should be done is it goes to, if it's a draw, you get a head-to-head first, who beat who, and then that point, and then if that still doesn't, if there's still like 1-1 in that matchup, then you go to round difference. That's the way I would assume it is, but I have no idea. I'm just making things up.
Yeah, I just don't have the memory, basically. I have memory of a floppy disk.
1.4 meg.
1.44 meg, thank you very much.
Oh, that's a good point. Touche, sir.
Excuse me.
I used to remember putting my homework on those, taking them in before USB sticks arrived.
But spanning a zip drive
across
multiple floppy disks, only for one to corrupt, and then GG.
Zip drive is legit. I remember my dad stopped using them. I used to be able to use them on my computers and stuff. I found it so fascinating. It's like, wow.
Oh, like iOmega zip drives?
Yeah.
I never had zip drive.
Oh, no, they were so sick.
I'm talking WinZip.
Oh, you're okay. I see what you mean. Oh, that's ruined everything.
Yeah. I saw whip drives, zip drives. Anyway.
It's the Retro Tech Show, brought to you by ECS Season 6. The B execution coming in, though, as NRG continue to decimate EUnited here.
Did you have a mini disc?
No, I never got into that. I never really got it. When I was that young, music like wasn't a big thing for me. Like, it was just games and stuff. I didn't really discover music properly till I was like 16, 17.
I didn't have money for
mini disc. Was already gone at that point.
But we had this one guy who had a mini disc. But we were all DJing vinyl, UK Garage.
Nice, man. Well, you and
Bedroom
DDK?
DJs. not me and DDK.
That would have been good, though. What an image that is. Dan MC, God. You on the decks.
Can't imagine knowing him for that long.
UK Garage Ensemble. Have you seen that TV show, People Just Do Nothing?
No.
It's about UK Garage, a sitcom, British BBC.
I haven't seen it.
You should watch it, you'd like that.
Has it got the Corrupt FM guys on it?
Yeah, that's it. That's where they're from.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah.
Buddy G.
Yeah, they've got 2 seasons out. It's really funny. You should check that out.
I've heard they've got an album called Corrupt FM, which is really funny.
Yeah.
They've got some pretty good lyrics.
It's actually, I want to watch it. It's such a wicked show. Anyway, we're watching this right now. We are digressing a little bit too much. Let's get back into it. We'll see if EUnited, they're not over yet. If they can get a few rounds on the board, there's always a chance. It's a double orb setup. Skylar boosted up. Oh, he's got the double kill. That's more like it, Ace. Need to see a bit more of that, please. They might have a chance here. They have them on the ropes. They give this one up, so that's GG. But they can start to build upon this. They might have a game. Shot, and that could be the entrance they need. But Dazzle, shining bright there on the balcony, managing to get it done. And Surf, he's deadly in these scenarios. Luckily, they contain him, put him back in the cage before the beast from the east can get into the swing of things.
There's still time. Nice. Nice. Marvelous. Second round of the board. 6 is still possible. They've got double orcs now. Relics has picked up the second one. Let's go. Full buy for EUnited. Ace looking away, expecting a flashbang. I do not believe that there is a flash. Relics will be towards B. Ace towards A. Dap's taking nades. By the logs. Dapper creeping forwards in the smoke. Ethan will take him out, and Dap will just admire the smoke. Up the logs, down the logs. Relics flashed off his position. Forced back. Will reluctantly use, I believe that's deliberate. I think he's done this on purpose. Sneaky boy, timing is perfect. Ethan taken out.
That is quite impressive. Skylar with the secondary orb. Getting it down, I can hear some the chatter going on. I'm sure FNS and the boys are discussing things. Like how's it come to this?
Were you
to be in a team?
Yes. 40 seconds remain. 4-man execute from NRG. The whole team is here. So 4 versus 2 on the B bomb site. If EUnited cannot hold, then do they even try to rotate? Well, that's not a good start, is it? He misses a shot. Relic Dazzle's got to do a lot. There's 1 kill. Putting out a flashbang. It's going to go behind the fountain. Probably have limited effect. And they are heading towards the B bomb site. The 2 versus 3. But are they really going to commit to this? You see the money for the team. Relics and Dazzle will have money to buy. If they go ahead, they probably lose everything. They start to move back. 10 rounds for NRG. And the lopsided affair continues. No consecutive rounds for EUnited. FNS will take some weapons away. Where is the value? Surely their money's more important. Cirque falling back so as not to give a weapon up easily, at least. 10-2 for NRG.
Well, 10-2 on the T side really does not bode well, but fair play to EUnited. They're giving it everything they've got. This is the final map of the day. First map between these two was Overpass. It ended up 16-2. We had Renegades before that versus the mighty MRBR, and actually come up with 6 points on the leaderboard, and Ace with a good contribution here. That's actually equaled things out to a 4-on-4, and he's taking down the mighty Cirque. So there could be something here. 5 versus 4. Damage inflicted to some of the CTs. Breeze will be holding up towards Boiler. Is this where EUnited can start to sink their teeth into this game?
Caught completely off guard. They move into trade. Dapper pulling NRG out of position. 3 players remain, although they're making it difficult now. All the B-bomb players have been lost. No real post-plant grenades for NRG. They're moving to clean up, and as they do this, the CTs are moving into position. They're going to have angles of CTs from Banana and CT itself before the bomb, before they even try to plant it. So now there's nowhere to plant the bomb safely. They'll try to cover. They'll lose a player in the meantime. 2 versus 3 now, but stereo frags come in for NRG, leaving FNS alone. Maybe not detected just yet. Fugly moving up on the coffins. Fugly frees both full health, and it falls to pieces for EUnited.
That's the reset as well. That's going to be absolutely no cash. No money. And a force buy. As we get into round 14. CZs, MP9s, FAMASs. And we get into a situation where they have next to nothing to hold off these execute. We've seen EUnited do this before, the double stack on the boost.
Ouch. No room to breathe. It's hard to watch. What do we say about this one? Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead, Dan.
Wherever you may be, Dan, I'm sure he's watching this game. Tuning in, wishing he was here.
From sunny Belfast.
Lovely Belfast. Beautiful this time of year, I heard, in late October.
Everyone's dead, Dan.
Clock's just gone back. Dark at 3 p.m. Brilliant.
7 degrees.
Yeah.
Tar very much.
Excellent.
Pass me the biscuits.
MP9s, UMPs, I don't even... You guys, this round probably isn't going to work out for EUnited. I can't really build it out more than that. We'll see what they can do, though. They're 12-2 down on the CT side of Inferno. It really does not look good for the final round either.
Have you ever chopped wood, Henry?
Actually, I've never done it.
I cut, we'll just, got the logs on Banana.
Oh, okay, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, sure. Go on.
I once climbed into oh my god, a tree that had taken 5 damage and had to use a chainsaw to cut off the dead branches.
Like a tree surgeon.
But I didn't know how to turn the chainsaw off afterwards. And I couldn't hear what they were saying because the chainsaw was too loud. So I was in a tree with a chainsaw, just pressing the buttons until something
Surely
worked.
that briefing should have happened before you got in the tree.
Where's the fun in that?
You don't just say, well, to see how you get on, this dangerous thing.
The only important thing with a chainsaw is how you turn it on, not how you turn it off.
I guess so.
Will Relic be the chainsaw to cut these players to pieces? So far, so good. A much needed 3rd round. Is it on the cards for EUnited? We've got a rotating Daps coming up Banana with his Krieg. Ethan on the site. Surely here's Relics. No kit. Got to get his skates on. Got to move forwards. Maybe trying to bait a peek from this side. And now surely they just don't need to give up the frag. Is it too late already? It is now. 13-2 for NRG. EUnited have not turned up today.
Unfortunately not. Another disappointing half. And only real lifeline here is win the pistol and start racking up that momentum. It's very unlikely they get deep into this game, but they'll give it their best shot, I'm sure. 16-2 was the first half score. Could be the first map score, I should say. And imagine the same will be replicated here. But you never know, James. This looks like a rush down middle from the CTs, if ever I've seen one. Oh, they're rushing banana. And there's only Ethan to defend. I say only. This dude is insane. He's got the CZ. He's got the smoke down. Hiya. He's just going to fade away in the smoke as well. Oh my god, he's a king. But so is Ace.
Smart man FNS hunts for him. He knows he's got to get that frag very, very quickly. Breeze and Fugly left versus 4. And how will they do this? So he's trying to invite the player out of new box. He knows he's there. Breeze doesn't want to go to the point. Oh my god!
This guy. Oh my god. Luckily someone put him down. As it was getting a little bit dangerous there. And there it is. EUnited win the pistol. A chance now. Not much of one. But it counts. We'll see whether they can start racking up some rounds now. Well, the CT's forced by in the second. Don't really have to. Got a huge lead here. Can just wait for the guns to come through. Daps will be calling for the buy though. CZ's 5-7 scout. Let's see what happens.
There goes Cirque. Forced buy from NRG. At least I have the better buy when United get to 5 rounds. Should they get to 5 rounds, they've still got CZ to plow through. And the scout's been picked up by Daps. Is there a highlight for Daps? First, we'll see what Fugly can do. Dapper moving back, jumping, not a good idea. Especially when blind. And he goes back to the well and ducks. That's going to get Daps rotating towards the B-bomb site, but the focus is on A, moving back towards Arch, which is smoked off. Breeze is on his lonesome on the site. Help is not at hand. Relic's jumping through to his doom. And now we have a 2 versus 3. Does Ethan go for the high ground? Got a Mac 10. Make it closer on the low. Did he avoid FNS? Not sure. Just creeping around. Again, falling back, looking for trade fraggers. Creating some space for himself. Fugly's off. Ding dong. And we'll see what Fugly is looking for. Or is he just saving his Kevlar? Okay. He seems to have lost his mind, Henry.
Somewhat, yes. Well, Fugly will survive, but his teammates will not. We'll find ourselves in a compromised position for an NRG, looking to finish things off here. United going to take it the full distance or roll over in the first gun round. Time will tell.
All right then.
What's just happened now?
Oh dear. Cirque a little excited. Quick investigation from Dazzle. Waiting for his teammates perhaps. NRG guesstimating from one site to another. Cirque picked up a Mac 10. Breeze may want to save his AK-47. Very slow approach. No one in graveyard, no one in pits, no one in the balcony. Didn't quite check the site. But the bomb will be planted. Well then, how far can they pull it back?
I reckon all the way.
All the way?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think they can get all the rounds.
Are we going to overtime?
No.
Or just the 30 regulation?
No, this is 16-13.
16-13, all right.
Straight up. Like,
Henry's convinced. He's sold.
I think this will be no problem whatsoever.
If you disagree, at Henry GCS Go. Pictures welcome. Especially illustrations in MS Paint.
Do you remember when we first started working with each other and you refused to follow me on Twitter?
Did I?
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
I don't know, because I asked you to. I was like, James, like, kind of weird you're not following me. And then it became a thing. I thought it was funny to troll me by not following me.
I remember that we would be in the studio and we would call you.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
And like, ask you your opinion on things you couldn't see.
I don't think I had your number saved. It's like before WhatsApp was a thing. I'm not sure. But it's like, you'd ring me, and if it's like a number, I'm like, hello? And he's like, hey, Henry, it's James. Like, oh, hi. He's like, what do you think's going to happen between NIP and Fnatic tonight? It's like, wait, what do you mean? It's like, oh, you're live on air. It's like, oh, cool, man. So I try and like work out what I could possibly say of no context whatsoever apart from who's going to win this game. It was a good feature.
It was awesome. We'll have to bring it back one day.
You could do it when I'm not here next week. Timing issues might be a problem
yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
I'll be on the other side of the world, but...
Let's get Henry on the phone. On the blow-up. Good old days. Pop flashes, and the Org is out to play. PowerPoint Daps. The one-man slideshow. Teleporting around.
Why is he called PowerPoint again?
Because he's just teleporting. Look at him. It's a bit smoother now, but something is definitely wrong with his internet. PowerPoint Daps. He's on slide 5 at the moment. It's called Ace. It's the only slide remaining.
Has he got the animations and the sound effects?
Got a clip art going.
The clip art's on. The GIFs.
PowerPoint 97. Not even 2000.
The word art.
Was it PowerPoint which would have a plane? And I think it's PowerPoint. You could print off a plane. And it had lines. It had lines. It had lines where you could fold a plane.
You're thinking of Publisher.
I was a publisher.
Yeah.
The stubby plane.
Yeah, you could fold up, print off the lines to fold up and make a plane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember what you're on about. Yeah.
I wonder if they still make Publisher.
No, what possible use of that?
I don't even know what it was for.
It was for making crap websites. You could like upload an HTML file, like some awful clip art mess. I really don't think that. I think they just changed it to whatever their web thing is.
Oh man, shut it down. Shut it down. NRG are trying to do that as fast as possible. Well, just like that, it's a 2 versus 5 for EUnited. Not even Molotovs used anything, just guns and flashbangs. We've got Skylar with a Tech 9. Is there a weapon for him to collect? Going through the motions.
They're really going for this one, aren't they? The 5-on-2. This is waiting for the mistake to be made. The overextension, we'll see. The double kill comes through. Not quite. It will. It will. For Breezy, I guess. That's money gone. 10 match points now in a row. What will it take, James? What's the strat? If there's a strat roulette right now, what would you call?
The 16-13 is dead. Looking at their radar, they don't really have great spawns, so I wouldn't go for a fast B play. I'd go for a balcony burst.
Nice.
Last ditch attempt.
Couple of smokes towards library. The pit.
Yeah. Why not?
Flash out.
Why not? Get some smokes out there.
Get stuck in.
But as you can see, NRG know that EUnited are mentally defeated, so they will take liberties in the positions they are holding. So the balcony burst would not work in this round because their opponent does not respect what is normally with a team. A minute 26 and Daps is in the crawl space, and now is there a knife out? Well, I don't know what we even say over the replays of that game, Henry.
I don't want to look at them. Well, I'm going to anyway. We're going to bring those up. And it will be, of course, NRG's running away with it. I'm not sure what to say about that one. I can't say anyone surprised with
They didn't have their full team.
They didn't have the full team.
I do find it strange, though, that everything falls to pieces to this level.
I feel like... I'm just not sure. Like, it feels like they were actually trying. It's not like EUnited were, like, messing around or anything like that. They were legit trying. It's just like NRG are such a good team in this region right now. You can't turn out as a pug essentially and hope to beat them. It's just that's the difference level right there between a team that's coordinated to a professional level and a team that's just playing like they would like an FPL game, for example. They say, oh, let's play here, I'll play here, I'll play here. Let's try and flash up each other. Do you know this smoke before we go in? Oh, you smoke here, you smoke here. It's just not going to work. You need intricate timings and baiting out utility and know how to really like punish someone for being out of position, for example. Here are the stats. Again, this is a game you should not remember. This is not indicative as to how good EUnited are or even NRG. This is a bit of an anomaly. It's unfortunate how we got here. EUnited had a last minute emergency, had to just step away, and they didn't get their full team out. This will happen at this level. It's like replacing your goalkeeper in football the last minute with one of the subs. You know, it's just like it's not
ideal. It's not ideal.
It's not. He's not ready to go. He hasn't been practicing that. But anyway, here's the leaderboard for the North American region, of course. NRG. They really are racking up the wins now, aren't they? Getting up there after a slow start at the beginning of the season. MIBR just beneath them. You can see NRG with the round difference actually going to slot into number 2. And Renegades, like we said, doing a great job down there. EUnited, that was going to cost him. They are certainly in the conversation to maybe get relegated with 5 wins. Not going too badly for them. But there we go. That's how it sits right now, James.
If they get 2 more wins, I think they're okay. NRG, MIBR, Team Liquid, I think it'll be an interesting fight to see who tops the table at this point.
I agree. Yeah. Well, there you go. It's been an exciting day, ups and downs. Not the best finish to today, but we have one more of me here at least. Then we have a bit of a break, right? You guys have like 6 days off after tomorrow. So make sure, if you want to get your ECS fix, you have to be here tomorrow. 8 more maps, my final day. If that's not a reason to come, I don't know what is. We'll try and we'll do some cosplay or something. We'll bring something fun to the table.
Okay.
All right. We'll do something.
I'm sold.
And maybe some food, maybe some ramen, cosplay. Either way, we'll see you tomorrow.